I guess the question to ask is, what is drifting to you?
It's probably the best way to put it is it's a whole lifestyle.
Didn't even open her up. That's why
I'm gonna have to pull the trigger plate out. No, I use it. I'm gonna buy one. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it on the back. I need a little trailer behind this.
I think Avery found out there.
You know, you really got to base. There's so much commitment involved in this sport. If you want to do anything substantial with it, even if it's just grassroots, I'm not even telling. Like, fuck, like trying to go FD. Like, even if you just want to do it, and make the most out of it, you really gotta almost kind of live your life a certain way. You know, you gotta make shortcuts. You gotta spend all the money because the shit's crazy expensive. Tires are expensive. These cars are expensive. But like, it really is just a lifestyle. You know, the people that you meet, you know, the things that you do, the sacrifices you make to get here and be a part of it are really just like all things that, you know, I don't even think twice about doing when it comes to making it to these events and everything like that. Like, I'll do whatever I got to do to make sure that, like, I can be here, I can do what I want to do, and I can do what I love, because that's just it. The second you start doing it, you're going to fall in love with it.
That's fancy.
Amazon Prime delivery. Alright, what are we doing?
Oh, boy, got the Johns. You got the Johns, bro. Johns for the Johns.
Johnson and Johnson.
Hear ye, hear ye. How we feeling?
Good. Go get your helmet. Get in this thing.
Oh, word?
Got a little tire bit.
It's the boy. Yep.
It's been getting swelled with the AC.
Like I said, I've had a lot.
Over here, I just happened to be over here, and one of our buddies, the guy that was his buddy, Greg, grabbed him because he was taking off, and he like.
Got it. This is what we here for, baby.
I was trying to run it because you know you drove my car. Yeah. Now you know exactly. It's like the same car. Literally, I was trying to take a wider line for you.
These things are made to
Damn, boy got cake.
Oh.
Boy got some fucking cake, bro.
Been here all day, dude. Team Vibes is going fucking crazy. Pardon the hair. It's been a sweaty day. Long day of filming. Long day of being hot and in the heat.
I know your feet.
Oh, shit. There we go. So, we've been at Team Vibes all day. It is going so well thus far, and I have a lot of content planned, so stay tuned with that because there is a shit ton of good shit coming. Alright, so my drifting experience was little 12, 13-year-old Joey, Forza 4, getting into drifting. I was so stupid that I used all-wheel drive cars, didn't know shit about it. First drifting video I ever watched was SoCal Sideways street videos. So I went on and I made my paint match Z with, you know, big Euro lines and everything else, and kind of faded out for me until I met him. We went to Lyotech for automotive technology, and I was so stupid into imports that I thought his S14 was a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
And you're not going to care about anything else. And that in my opinion is like one of the coolest parts about it. Is just like that immediate, just like you know, the addictive quality to it is just so fucking cool. Like the second you get out there and you get on track, you just fucking blow off your first set of tires without breaking your car. You're just like, I don't think I want to do anything else with my life. Like, it's probably one of the coolest feelings that I've ever gotten myself. And like, you know, I dabbled in so many other different like sports and activities and shit, you know, snowboarding and like, you know, drag racing, road racing, and motorcycles and shit like that. And like, this was the first thing that I found that had just like such a beautiful community to it. Even years ago when I first got into it, that I was just like, dude, I can't even think of a better way to waste all my time and money, because this is just perfect. It's just great, you know, you really can't get better than this. I don't know. It really is just like a lifestyle. You have to do things a certain way. You know, you gotta make the sacrifices. You know, you spend all the money. You gotta work all the long hours. You gotta put in the long hours at the garage and everything to make sure your car is ready and all that. You're gonna be helping your friends, driving far away to buy parts and wheels and dumb shit like that. And like, it's just you just start to like revolve around it without even realizing it. The more and more you get into it, and then it just kind of becomes such a part of your life. You're like, damn, this is like really kind of become who I am, and like the friends you make along the way just make it all worth it, like without a doubt.
Then after I rode with him, we dormed together, so we would ride to school together, and absolutely fell in love with the car. I had an E36 at the time, and we were like, dude, let's get into drifting. So we found Club Loose 2 for Pittsburgh and Midvale, and got into it here and there. Did some dumb shit with our cars that we regretted.
Yeah, which that's like the start of everything though. Like your style and everything progresses as you get older and learn more. Cause like I did dumb shit too. My 14, like stock body 14, clean is all fucked, and I got overs and wider front fenders and cut the car up like an idiot, and it looked like shit. It was terrible.
Quarters were like 10 out of 10 mint.
One had a dent in it, but it could have easily been fixed.
Yeah, and I'm like, our buddy was with a cutoff wheel and he's looking at us and he's like, "Are you sure?" And we're like, "Yeah, do it."
Because we
and
were
then
stupid.
I think the next weekend we straight piped it.
Yeah, straight pipe KA.
Which was even worse.
Not very good, bro.
It's probably like the coolest shit ever. Compared to like other motorsports, like you do not get that same sense of camaraderie at all, you know? And that the community really is what makes drifting like drifting, in my opinion.
I think you really pushed me taste-wise,
Yeah,
style-wise, because
yeah.
I was kind of into just drifting, having fun, hanging out with buddies, you know, not really caring about what the hell my car looked like.
That being said, you were a Jeep guy, a Derby guy.
Yeah, so like...
That's where all that came from.
Yeah.
So...
We went through like multiple cars. You went from the 14 to the
I went from
13.
my 14 to my S13, and then grabbed an IS, and that's where I've really progressed and learned everything I know.
There was like a moment in time where I had a KA kooky car, and I was progressing a lot, and you were kind of like falling a little bit behind. But This
I couldn't
motherfucker
drive that
was
much.
driving 4 hours to an event, driving his car there 4 hours, drifting all day, and driving it back
4
home.
hours
And it was
back.
his daily. So
My daily is my S14. It was SR swapped at the time. So it was terrifying for sure. Like, and that car never let me down. My S13, that was SR swapped, let me down one time, and that was it. They were solid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think there's another community within motorsports that is as community based.
No.
Because drifting literally is a community.
Yeah, it has to be to work as well as it does. You know, like at these events, like, you know, they're making announcements when somebody breaks something. Hey, this guy needs an E36 alternator. He's over here parked by this pit. And then you'll have a guy coming from, never met him before, a different state, bringing him an alternator. Just like, yeah, dude, just hook me up whenever you get around to it. I'm not that worried about it because we're all here trying to do the same thing. And that's literally just drive our asses off and have a blast with our friends. And like, I mean, if you're not here to do that, then like, get the fuck out. Like, what are you even trying to do, man? Like, it's literally like, we do this for fun. Like, that's like the biggest thing to remember, you know, is that it's all for fun, you know, and if we can help other people do it along the way, then that's what it's all about, you know, because sometimes like when you're first getting into it or you're in a rough spot, all you need is just like a little extra push and a little helping hand and it'll get you there. And in drifting, you'll have that. Like, there's always somebody that's more than willing to help you out, make sure you're straight. Like, I don't know, I think that's beautiful. You won't find that shit anywhere else. You don't see people in the pits at a drag event fucking handing each other parts and stuff like that. It doesn't get down like that anywhere else. And it doesn't matter what drift event you go to. It's like that everywhere. You can go to shit in California, you can go to shit in New York, you can go to shit in Florida, East Coast, middle of the fucking country, it doesn't matter. Japan, everybody's just, it's like the same community mindset. We all just want everybody to do it and have the best time doing it. Like, yeah, it's just, oh man, I love it. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Over the course of time, it starts to set in that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. The friends that we meet along the way, the memories we create, the experiences we have, it's all priceless. Without drifting, we wouldn't have any of these things. Without drifting, I wouldn't have more than half the friends that I do. Drifting is one of, if not the most welcoming communities in motorsports, period. There's a place where dreams are created, passions are formed, lifelong friends are made, and memories and experiences that last a lifetime are created, cherished, and are so vividly relived year after year, weekend after weekend. Imagine this. There's a community of amazing people from all over the world who gather around one thing to share that common interest as a family. We come from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all ages, all ethnicities, both male and female, all because of a love for loud exhaust, the smell of smoking tires, and a passion for the typically boring, unnoticeable cars turned stylish, low, and loud rolling D machines we put our lives and hearts into building. You know, someone once said drifting should be a rolling car show, and those words resonated with me. It's crazy to think how quickly I became involved in the scene and how restless I get every time I have to leave and wait for the next event. It's like I'm missing something huge in my life and my heart, and I need to quench that thirst again and again to get my fix, but right after I do get my fix, I have to go out and do it in the streets with my friends. I mean, it's what drifting's all about. Friendship, experiences, having fun and not taking life too seriously. It's crashing your car, finding out how to fix stuff yourself, doing sketchy things surrounded by the people you love, not having enough money to afford that part you want so you learn patience, seeing new places, taking risks, all in the name of friendship, and this very stupid yet fun thing we love called drifting.
Can't take that away from me. I love music. I know you're done. Oh, when you get this, can you call me back? I love you.
having fun there?
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, stalled out too, so I'm like, fucking start, like,
get off the track.
He already had
It
his
was
one
bad.
head on for
It was
today.
bad, dude.
We already booped each other.
Yeah, you moved.
I'm not cool.
Yes, sir.
No, when you're in front of your car, you can barely hear it.
People are cool again.
It comes all out. Yes, yes, yes.
Where we going?
I think we're going under the light, right?
In front of the car.
So you think we should
If you're gonna stand on the corners, maybe, but not the middle.
Yeah.
What about the truck?
What about this?
I'm a model now.
Yeah.
Devin Conley Jr.
It's like, you know how American Eagle went fat girl? Modeling's going with you.
Scumbag. Scumbag approved.
Like it.
One without the dog out.
Damn, you guys.
Gang.
Who goes last time we were
I'm
here?
so glad it's
Well,
just
they're not
caffeine.
caffeine out of them.
Oh, did they?
Oh.
Well, I drank it
No
when
dents,
they
you
had
said no
caffeine,
dents.
and you're good.
No.
I hit a plastic bumper.
That was my
I hit a
H2O
plastic
Well,
bumper.
no.
Nice.
Did you?
You said you got caught. Aren't you?
Carrying a hydrant. What the fuck?
Supposed to put it in the car, Shally. You know, sometimes people get caught up and they get anxious about like trying to talk to new people, but I always tell anybody, I was like, if there's any place to never feel that way, it's drifting. Like, let's say, oh my god, dude, that dude's car is so cool. Like, I wish I could go up and tell him his car is cool. Go up and tell him his car is cool, because he's gonna be fucking flattered. You know, go up and tell him, like, oh my god, I saw that car out there fucking shredding. I want to go tell that guy he was fucking killing it. Go tell him, you're gonna make his fucking day, dude. Like, that's the whole reason people come out here and do this. Like, when somebody, like, some random person comes up and tells me, like, I've never met that guy before in my life. He was like, dude, you were killing out there. Car looks awesome. I die a little bit on the inside because I'm crying. It's just,
for serviceability, the next time I have to do it, this is going to be key. Oh, yeah.
Nothing that you want that you don't have right now, is there really? I mean, you don't think about things like that.
Car brakes fix it.
Thing now
Whatever.
is more privacy in my life. I would like to be alone. Like the phone rings too long. There's too many cameras and all that. I kind of accept it, but it's not me. When these things are gone, I go back to the room and I become myself.
I just love tiny motors. I talk to people from all different states that I like never would have gotten around to meeting at any point in my life if it wasn't for this, you know. And I've made so many, like, you know, my teammates, you know, that Kentucky, Michigan, you know, Southern Ohio is like where they're all from, and it's like I never would have met these guys if it wasn't for drifting. If we didn't want to just drive our cool cars on the track like idiots, like we never would have even crossed paths, you know? And like that's like, again, one of the cool things about it is just like all the people you meet along the way, you know, from other drivers to media to track workers, everything. Like it really is just one of the coolest ways to meet so many different people that come from so many different, you know, backgrounds and everything, you know, and we have that one big passion that we just love, and it brings us all together just like a family, you know. Drifting is really like a cult in a way, and that's like the coolest thing about it, you know. It's so good.
The only cult that I will be a part of.
right, absolutely. I can't say the same.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
I think the one word I would explain it with is literally community.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You come here and there's people you have never met, ever, in your entire life, and you may never see them again. But for this weekend, we're family.
All family.
Like,
they'll help you no matter what, and that's most of everybody. There's a few.
You get a few in there that aren't, but like out of any motorsport, this is
connected family no matter what for this entire weekend. Like somebody breaks, everybody's gonna do whatever they can to help get that car back out on track. If they can help, they will help, you know. And that's like next to none right there. The community itself. Everybody's always willing to help. You know, you start working on a car, and next thing you know, you have 10 other people trying to do everything they can to help that person. Oh, what do you need? You need this, you need that. Oh, hey, I have this, I have that. Like, that's the community. And compared to any other part of the car scene, like,
yeah, you can't match this. Anything car scene, you cannot match this.
Yeah, the other parts of the car scene are, I don't even know how to explain it. It's trash, so to speak.
Yep.
tires so you can get back out there.
I didn't know, man. Oh, fuck.
All the time. Like, Lactani's I did the same thing with, dude. It was good stuff.
I think I need a small one.
Yeah.
Good. I saw your impact again. I'm a fucking peasant, and I have no